Ironing out the logistics of your move can be a headache, so let Behringer Moving and Storage handle it for you. Visit BehringerMoving.com.
Good evening and welcome into the Friday, February 27th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. Topping our news, Ariana Mack has details on a fire that was fought at a home in which people were trapped.
That's correct, Rob. Emergency crews responded to an early morning house fire in Mooresville, according to the Iredell Free News. Shortly after 4 a.m. Tuesday, fire rescue personnel from Mooresville, Shepherds, Troutman, and South Iredell, along with Iredell County EMS, were dispatched to a reported structure fire with people trapped on Roseland Court. Mooresville Engine 4 arrived first on scene and reported a working fire with heavy smoke showing. One occupant had already made it out safely. Firefighters assisted a second occupant from the smoke-filled home. Both individuals were evaluated on scene by EMS. Crews worked quickly to extinguish the fire, which had spread into the attic area. The blaze was declared under control at approximately 4:30 a.m. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Ariana Mack.
Thanks, Ariana. A child abuse investigation led to a pair of arrests. This information came into the newsroom today. 25-year-old Patience Brianna Michelle Dula and 23-year-old Andrew Isaiah Bryant, both of the same Ingram Street Hickory address, were arrested Thursday by Burke County Sheriff's officers. They were each charged with felony intentional child abuse with serious physical injury. On December 21st of last year, the Sheriff's Office received a report of alleged child abuse. Following an extensive investigation, Dula and Bryant were identified as suspects. They were arrested and charged. Both Dula and Bryant were taken into custody on Thursday and placed in the Burke County Jail under no bond. They made their first court appearance today. The next court date for each suspect is March 20th. Iredell Health System has lifted its temporary visitor restrictions at Iredell Memorial Hospital. The change took effect today at 9 a.m. The restrictions had been in place since December 29th of last year, when hospital officials asked visitors not to bring children under the age of 14 to see patients. At the time, respiratory illnesses including the flu, COVID-19, and RSV were widespread throughout the community. Health leaders said the precaution was necessary to help protect patients, visitors, and hospital staff from the highly contagious viruses. While regular visitation has now resumed, Iredell Health System continues to urge anyone who is feeling sick to avoid visiting the hospital unless they are seeking medical treatment. A contractor for the North Carolina Department of Transportation was scheduled to begin pouring the concrete bridge deck for a new bridge on North Carolina 105 today. The bridge spans the Watauga River and will be poured in 3 sections over the next several weeks, depending on weather conditions. Crews with Wright Brothers Construction began replacing the 71-year-old bridge in 2022. Transportation officials say the work is a major step toward improving travel along one of Watauga County's key corridors. Motorists should expect brief lane or road closures during the concrete pours. Closures are expected to last no more than 15 minutes at a time, with flaggers and law enforcement directing traffic. The $48.7 million project is scheduled for completion in late 2027. In today's crime report, a suspect is charged in connection to a case in which he allegedly fled from police. In local sports, Jason Savage has high school basketball second-round playoff results. In community focus, Ariana Mack speaks with 2 guests about an upcoming event sponsored by the Greater Hickory Cooperative Christian Ministry. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2, and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.